Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back. This is going to be a UFC 248 recap vid on the main event fights: Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Zhang Weili and Yoel Romero versus Israel Adesanya. So let's talk about what transpired in these fights. Of course, these are just my opinions and my perspective. Alright, so the Zhang Weili and Joanna fight, I've been reading that it's possibly the greatest female fight of all time. I have to disagree. I think it's possibly one of the greatest fights of all time in general, male or female. It's right up there, instant classic, Hall of Fame material fight. What an incredible performance and display of heart by both ladies. I think it was a case of volume striking, technical striking on Joanna's end. Weili was also technical, but she was landing the harder shots, trying to counter Joanna with that left, which she succeeded many times. That's why Joanna's face was all beat up like that. But Jędrzejczyk also landed. Weili certainly took damage. Her face told that story as well. I think the decision was correct. Weili definitely won in my opinion, but what a hell of a fight. Joanna showed she could take a huge shot still. Just incredible how she took those bombs. She was landing leg kicks on Weili, great body kicks. She almost landed several front kicks to the face, head kicks. Mega respect to Jędrzejczyk. Weili silenced some doubters. As far as fighting a 5-round fight, she definitely showed that she can. In rounds 4 and 5, she was slowing down. Joanna is known to have just crazy cardio, go and go, and she hung in there, survived Joanna's volume and onslaught, and won the fight. Incredible fight, loved it, Hall of Fame material, and I think the decision was correct. Moving on to Yoel Romero versus Israel Adesanya. I think Yoel was fighting a smart fight. All those crazy antics and weirdness were designed to throw Israel off. Israel's a fantastic counter striker, expert striker, super dangerous, and you can't just wade in there trying to throw bombs at him without a game plan or strategy. Yoel looked like he was trying to get Israel to commit and counter him, which he did multiple times. He definitely landed some big overhands on Israel, stunned him a few times, had him flopping around. Adesanya, of course, landed a ton of leg kicks on Romero, chewed his leg up, but to Romero's credit, he really didn't show that it was hurting him. It didn't look like it was impeding his movement. Nasty, nasty leg kicks. In my honest opinion, I think Yoel Romero won this fight. He was coming forward the entire fight. Not once did you see him hurt or stunned. He didn't flop around not one time. Israel, on the other hand, stunned several times, stumbling and tripping across the cage a few times. Romero, I think, landed the bigger, harder shots. I mean, it wasn't like this insane robbery to me. It was a close fight based on what happened. They both were pretty tentative, a lot of respect for each other, which makes sense because they're both super dangerous. But if I had to pick a winner, I do think that Yoel Romero won that fight. But at the same time, I felt like he could have done more. There were a few instances where Izzy's back was against the cage. Romero kind of cornered him and let him off the hook. I think if he would have pushed a little harder, maybe clinch up, really push for a takedown or unload a little bit more, he could have had a definitive win or possibly finish that fight. But I think Yoel was a little bit concerned with gassing, and I think that's one of the main reasons why he doesn't use his wrestling as much as he should. It takes a lot of energy to wrestle and grapple. Yoel is heavily muscled, and grappling saps your energy. I don't think it was the worst fight in history. I know Dana White was super upset. They just were tentative and cautious. It was a chess match to me with high stakes, but definitely could have been better. Anyway, guys, of course, these are all just my opinions. It's all subjective. At the end of the day, there's wins and losses on paper. I'm not a judge. Things played out the way they did. But you let me know in the comment section who you think won either fight. What did you think about the fights? And where does each winner go from here? Thank you guys so much for watching the segment. If you enjoyed it, click subscribe, like, and share. We'd love to read those opinions. And until the next one, take care.